thought that it was a really good reflection of the tone, I guess, and the attitude a lot of fighters have behind the scenes. I think it dealt with pretty much the undertones of it as opposed to the obvious side of the fighting and comedy. I enjoyed that they incorporated a lot of the fighting into it without making it the focus. They dealt a lot with the psychology of it, and that was probably my favorite part.
I thought it was pretty good. I would rate it probably 3 out of 5 stars. I think it was a little lost in the beginning. Felt kind of like we were meandering around, and I think it kind of really hits a strong point. Maybe about 40 to 45 minutes in.
That's a difficult one only because it really wasn't necessarily my preferred movie tone or type, I guess. It kind of makes you uncomfortable, which is a good thing. I think that's the whole point of the movie, honestly, is to kind of make you feel a little uncomfortable and to shed light that maybe or perspective that you didn't have. So in that sense, I'll give it a 4. I think that's good for what its purpose was, and like I said, being that I might have some bias, being that it's not my favorite type of movie, it's pretty high praise for me, I would think.
I think the cast really delivers some strong performances. My favorite, I would say, is Emily Blunt. I think she did a really good job. There's a lot of really emotional themes. It's very heavy in some spots, but I think at some points I felt like it was more visually appealing than me actually feeling the substance of the actual plot. But I think it's really good altogether, and it's not something I think you would regret seeing. So go catch that before it gets out of theaters.